Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a day in my life vlog. I had a Instagram question post on my story the other day and just kind of asked what videos did you guys want to see, and someone commented that they wanted to see a day in my life vlog, so here it is. It is only one day because I thought about doing a whole week and then I was like, that is a lot to have to not only remember to film everything, but also to make sure that I have time to edit and get a post up to you guys at a reasonable time after being sick last week, so I had to skip a week basically of filming. I thought one day, that's fine. If you guys want to see a whole week, I can do that at another time. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that it's somewhat entertaining. I don't know. Like I said, one of you guys wanted to see it, so that's why I'm doing it, but I don't know if I'm the most entertaining person in the world when it comes to just my day-to-day things. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy, and let's get into the video. Morning, guys. It is Monday, and I have a bit of a busy day. Mondays are usually my busiest day of the week, which is kind of nice because I get it out of the way, but also kind of sucks because it's Monday and I'm like, I don't really want to have to do all of these things on Monday morning, or Monday just in general, but whatever, it's okay. So I have, sorry, I'm trying to hold this without covering the camera, but also without covering the microphone. I have sign language at 10 a.m, but that's online. Then I have, why can't I think of what it's called? Feminist and gender theory at 12:30? No, 1. Surprising I get to class on time when I clearly can't remember what time it starts. And then I have to work out. Well, I don't have to. I choose to work out with my friend Maggie. And that's around 3:15. And then I have a lab meeting with my research lab that I'm a part of on campus at 5. That's also online, thankfully, because I love not having to leave. Well, generally I just like not leaving my apartment. We all know I'm an introvert, so that's nice. But also, just in the sense of what am I trying to say? That's what happens when I turn the camera on when I just woke up. I don't even know. Whatever, I have the lab meeting, and then I think that's it with scheduled things. Okay, the pillow looks weird there. With the things I have scheduled for today, and then I have other things in between those that I can do to make my day more productive, like homework and classwork and things like that. But it'll be a bit of a busy day, but I decided that kind of, I felt made the most sense to do a day in my life vlog with, because why film a day where I'm not doing anything, because that just kind of makes me look lazy, first of all, and second of all, just again has less content, which is not as interesting for you guys. So I am pricing that Monday is usually my busiest day. My days are not always this busy, but I usually have 1 to 2 classes every day except for Friday, and then I do different things like working out, lab meetings, research, homework, reading, etc. that you will see. So yes, that is what I have to say for right now, but I don't know, maybe I'll film in class. And when I say film in class, I mean myself, but I don't know, that might be a little scary, so I don't know, we'll see. But yes, that is what I have for you guys right now, so I will see you guys when I pick the camera back up. Okay, weird angle, I know, but I don't have my tripod with me at the current moment. It's in my room and I don't feel like getting it, so. But I'm having strawberries. I totally forgot to film my main part of my meal. This is my after meal snack. I had a soft taco. I made it, but I was so hungry when I got back that I made it and immediately ate it and was like, oh wait, I didn't film. what it looked like. But I mean, literally, it's just a tortilla with ground beef, cheese, lettuce, so it's not anything too special. But I just want to let you know I'm back from class now. I had that, and now I'm eating the strawberries, and then I will be going to work out in a little bit. And then I don't know if I'll film between when I work out and my lab meeting, because sometimes it ends really close together. But I'll either see you, well, you'll see me again when I'm working out, but after that you'll either see me after my lab meeting or right before it. So yeah, but I just want to let you guys know I'm having my lunch. Okay guys, so I know, weird angle again. Tripod is in there. I don't feel like getting it at this current moment. I know, this is just all proving to you guys that I'm just lazy every day. But I just got back from working out, hence the workout outfit. Here, I'll show you guys. It's literally just shorts and a tank top. I was going to film like me doing at least one set of everything I do to kind of show you guys what that workout routine was for today, which today was a push day, but for some reason everyone decided they wanted to work out at the same time today. Usually when me and my friend Maggie go down there, because we work out at the gym, usually that's at my apartment, and then for arm days and then leg days we go to a gym on campus because they just have better machines for leg day. But for some reason there was like 3 or 4 people in there. Usually there's only like 1 person in there. So I was like, we should be able to film, or like I won't have to get them in camera, blah, blah, blah. Well, there was everyone and their mother there, and I was like, I don't want to put people on camera who don't want to be on camera, / I don't want to have to ask these people, hey, do you mind if I film? And then you're gonna be in the background and I'm gonna be posting this on social media. Like, I just kind of was like, I'm socially anxious, I'm not gonna do that. So I was like, okay. So I got 1 thing in. I don't know if I'll even keep it in because of the fact that it was only 1, but we'll see. But I did finish working out, so I'm very happy with that, because sometimes I can get lazy and be like, no, I'm not gonna work out today. But I did. Maggie's much better at it. Part of the reason I work out with her is so that she can keep me on track, because I do like working out. I just sometimes get lazy to get down there and do it. But now I have about 35 minutes until my lab meeting. So I am going to like change and quickly like body shower and everything. And then I will probably have like a little snack and then get on my meeting. I'm still trying to debate what I want to do tonight homework wise, because I know I have to take a psych quiz after my lab meeting because it's due tomorrow before class. But I don't know if I just want to do that and then just decide that I did enough and stop and then go read, or if I actually want to like work on stuff like accounting. So I'm not sure, but we'll see. I'll keep you all updated on how I'm feeling. But I just want to give you guys an update of where I am. Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to add that I haven't talked about. I don't think so. I think that was mostly it. So yeah, I'm gonna go change, get ready for my lab meeting and everything, and I will see you guys after the lab meeting is over. Okay, because I love you all so much, I got the tripod out so you can have a more normal looking view of me and my room and whatever. But I just finished my lab meeting. Everything went well. I felt like I was gonna be behind because this is gonna be a shocker, I'm sure to all of you, was sick again. I know you guys are probably like, Paige, you are sick like at least once a month, if not every other week. I know. I have been trying to get doctors to figure out what's been wrong with me for like over a year now. We still don't really know. So you just kind of have to bear with me when I say I'm sick. Yeah, it can range anywhere from like, oh my goodness, like I've been to the doctor 4 times sick, to like I just have like a fever that will like not go away and like when I have fevers, like, I can be down for the count for a couple days. So yeah, it's definitely a pain, but working with doctors, trying to figure it out, hopefully soon. Anyways, so I felt like I was gonna be behind, but I actually wasn't too bad, just a little bit, but I was able to catch up, because we didn't end the meeting early, but we spent some of the time of the meeting doing what I was slightly behind on, so then like I was able to catch up that way, so it was all good. Now I am going to probably eat. I don't know what I want. Do I want another soft taco? Do I want my, like, you are gonna laugh at me. I haven't really talked about this before on social media, but I have this eating disorder called ARFID. It's a very new one. Like, I don't actually even think it's in the DSM yet because it hasn't been updated. Like, it's that new. But basically, I like to describe myself as a child when it comes to my eating because it's a disorder that a lot of kids deal with. Basically, like, I don't like food, but the food I do like is very, like, kind of plain and normal and boring for most people. Slash I also get into weird moods where, like, I can't eat anything. It's very complicated and I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'm not, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's important to share. So this next option, because you might be like, Paige, what? Why are you eating that as your meal? But it's good and I like it and it's at least food getting in my body, so for me it's a win. But it's the same things that's in my soft taco except without the meat, so it's just the cheese, the lettuce, and then I put black olives. But it's like almost like this little, like, lettuce and cheese wrap. I don't know, it just tastes really good. Like, it doesn't have much calories or protein, which is not that great because that's kind of what I'm supposed to be focusing on, but yeah, I just it's so good, so, like, I can't help it. So I could have that. I could have one of each. I could have a soft taco and one of those. I could have one of my frozen dinners that I really like. It's like this 5 cheese ziti thing. Could have Cheerios. Could have waffles. I have options. I just don't know which one I want. Ugh. I hate, this is like my biggest thing. Dinner is the worst. Breakfast and lunch are still also hard to decide, but they're usually easier than dinner. I don't know why, but for some reason deciding what I want for dinner is like trying to jump a hurdle. It's so hard. But I'll figure it out. And I guess hopefully I'll remember to film that, unlike lunch where I just devoured it. But yeah, I will probably do that and then probably do my psych quiz. Maybe I'll do my psych quiz first and then eat. I think I'm gonna do it that way. Because then after I eat, if I want, I can just be done. I'm gonna do the psych quiz first and then eat. So I'll be right back. So I just finished my quiz, got 100%. Slay. I am not gonna go eat. Still haven't decided what. I think I might do the pasta because it'll be quick and easy and it kind of sounds good. But part of me really wants to order out, but I'm trying not to do that. A, to save money, and B, also because, like, I have food here, so why would I order food? But I think I'm gonna be done after this because it's 6:30, so by the time I finish eating it'll probably be like 7, and then I'm gonna be like, do I really want to start accounting at 7? I probably won't finish it then until 9, and then I'll probably be exhausted from that, and I'm gonna be like, am I really gonna be able to, like, spend that much time reading? Probably not. So I think I'll save that for tomorrow, which I have plenty of time, so it's not even like I'm like, well, I should be doing it. I'm just not. Like, I have plenty of time to do it. So I think that's gonna be it for you, school. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good night now. Okay guys, so it is about 7:15, somewhere in that range. And I'm gonna start reading now. It is a little bit earlier than I sometimes read on Mondays. It kind of depends, like, week to week how I feel. Some weeks I would finish my lab meeting, eat dinner, and then again do anything that is due that night if I haven't already, which usually if there's anything due on Monday night, I've already done it for the day. But do that. If not, then I usually do my accounting. However, accounting could take anywhere for me between an hour to 3 hours, depending on like how long the lesson is, how difficult I find that lesson that week. But I don't really feel like doing it this time, so I'll move it to tomorrow. I also have more time tomorrow, so like it just makes more sense. Like, why try to shove every single thing into one day when I have multiple days I can spread it across? So I decided I'm gonna read, and I am in the middle of reading Normal People right now. I technically don't know if I should call it a reread or not, because I never finished it is the thing. I started reading it and I got up to page like, let's see, 69. That's ironic. Okay. I got up to page 69 and I had put it down and decided that I was, at that time, I was probably like 15 or 16. I wanted to wait because I wanted to be older to read it, to kind of feel like I could relate to the characters more. Because I watched the show before I knew it was a book. Like the series had just come out, and then I immediately went and picked up the book because I loved the series. But I feel like, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I feel like in some ways it's easier to connect with characters and like feel that emotion when you're watching a show or a movie when you haven't experienced it. I'm not saying you can't with like books, but I feel like it is just easier when you're like witnessing someone go through these horrible things than just reading about it. But when you read about it and you have experienced similar things, I feel like it is like a whole other monster than just like watching it. I hope that made sense. But I had just kind of was like, you know what, no, I'll save it for later. Well, later turned into being like 4 to 5 years later, so here we are at 20. And I have rewatched Normal People, like the show, an unhealthy amount of times. I can quote that show a lot. I love it, but also hate it because it's literally like an emotional roller coaster, and at the end you're just left feeling depressed. But I really have been wanting to read it, so I picked this up last night because I had finished the physical book I was reading before, so I started reading this, and I'll let you know what I'm reading on my Kindle when we get there. But we are working on this. I am also annotating it, and because usually how I decide with annotations, I usually like look at the cover and kind of go with like the main color. Well, we have a bit of an issue here because blue and green are pretty much equals here. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do for annotations? Well, big smart me at 15 or 16, I can't remember what age I was. It was one of those two, I think. Maybe I was 17, I don't know. It was in my, I guess, mid-teens, yeah. Was like, oh my god, every other chapter. One chapter do green, then the next do blue, and then green and then blue, and back and forth. So that's how I'm doing it. I unfortunately only have these big highlighters because my small highlighters are at my house, because that's usually where I read and do annotations. But I decided this semester that I wanted to bring some books here to annotate, and didn't think about the highlighters, only thought about the pens. I have the pens that I used to annotate, but not the highlighters. So the highlights are not gonna look as good in this as they should because these are huge. But I'm trying to go over them like really lightly, so I kind of like can see where I wanted to highlight, and then maybe when I get back highlight over it, if that makes sense. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm nervous because I know where I'm at in the book, and I know where we're getting to, and I know it's gonna be sad, and it's gonna crush my soul, and it's gonna take my heart, and it's gonna cut it into a bunch of little pieces and burn it in a fire. Which I know sounds really dramatic, and I am dramatic, so like that is just fair, but that's also this book. And I know that it's this book because I've seen the show, and I can tell you it's like so identical so far. It's like scary. I've never watched a show or movie adaptation from a book that was so accurate in my life. And I'm saying that right now. I have not finished yet, but like even like dialogue is like exactly word for word what they were saying in the show. And I'm just like, guys, I don't know who did it, I don't know who the writers were or the producers, but whoever did it, kisses to all of you. I love you all, because what the heck, it was so good. And of course my girl Daisy and my man Paul, so they literally are Marianne and Connell. It's just insane. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up now because you are all probably like, Paige, we get it. Let's move on. So we already move on. I'm gonna read. You guys are going to probably watch me read and then watch me talk a bunch more, because that's what you were probably expecting when you clicked on the video, was me yapping for about 7 to 8 minutes and then a quick break and then another 7 to 8 minutes of me yapping and so on and so on. Okay, so I just finished reading Normal People for tonight. I'm on page 125, so I read about, let's see, where did I, like 75 pages, probably 75, which I think is really good for me while annotating, because I read fast most of the time, but certain books like this where I know I'm kind of like really trying to like immerse myself in the book and really try to like get the deep context meanings, I read a little slower, but I'm also annotating, which then usually makes me read even slower. So I actually think how much I got done was pretty good for me. As you can see, I've already annotated the crap out of it for only being that far in the book. I'm worried though that I'm going to run out of tabs and I'm gonna have to start tabbing with random colors, and then when I get back to my house, get more of those tabs, because I have a bunch of tabs but I didn't want to bring all of them to school, so I just picked colors that would go with this, and I don't know if I'm gonna have enough though. So, because let me tell you, I'm using blue for sad moments. Do you see how much blue is already there? Yeah. And then gray, this gray black color, is for like quotes or like important like dialogue. Do you see how much that's also there? Yeah. So I'm a little nervous. Luckily this has a blue in it, so I'll use that if I run out of this blue. But like I don't want to have to start putting like pink and orange in here. That's gonna look a little weird. But alas, I'll do what I have to do. Sorry. Not the book telling me to read it in one sitting. Girl, I need to like take a mental break here and there, okay? Thank you. So I am going to do my little night routine, you know, like brushing my teeth and everything, and get ready to get into bed, and then I will start reading on my Kindle, and I'll let you guys know then what I'm currently reading on there. But I like don't want to put it down. Like I want to keep reading, but I have to get up a little bit earlier than usual tomorrow because I have a meeting with an advisor to talk about my schedule for next semester. So I like actually like should go to bed at a decent time, but all I want to do is read you. Okay guys, so obviously as you can tell, it is now my bedtime. Turn my lights off. I have like blue lights that are hanging around my window size, what is giving the very minimal light that is going on here. But I am going to start reading on my Kindle. She would wake up, there we go. I'm currently on chapter 9 of Scorpio Rising, which is a romantasy. It's the first book. I know there's there's 2 out, or will be 2 out soon. I don't know if the second one came out already or is coming out this month, but I know there's basically 2 out. I don't know if there'll be more or not. I don't know if it's a trilogy, a duology, a series. I have no idea. I just know that there's 2 in existence, or about to be 2 in existence. But I'm currently on page 91 on the Kindle version. I won't lie, when I started the book, I wanted to put it down after like 2 or 3 chapters. I was like, I don't, like, not cheesy in the like, oh, like, the bad boy and the bad girl, I mean, the bad boy fell for the good girl and the girl, you know, not that type of cheesy, but like, how do I explain this? Like, I don't know. Just some of the like dialogue felt really like immature and childish, and like they're supposed to be like college age students, kind of like new adults, and I don't know, it was a little rough there at the beginning. It's still a little rough at certain points, but I really like the idea of the plot line, so I'm interested in wanting to know where it goes. So I'm still reading. I'm hoping that it either gets better or just kind of stays the same. If it stays the same, I can probably get through it. But like there was one scene where it was like Minion 1, Minion 2, and Minion 3. Like this girl had people she was calling minions. It was giving Chanel number 1, Chanel number 2, Chanel number 5, or whatever that is. Like it was giving that, and I was like, no. And it was just kind of giving like Mean Girl, like the main character is like this mean girl who's like ruling the school. I don't know. I don't love, her name's Nyx, or Nyx. Nyx. It's Nyx. I don't love her, to be honest with you. So far there's only been 2 point of views, her and then her sister. I like her sister a little bit better, but even her sister can be a little annoying too. So I don't know. I'm struggling a bit with this book, more than I have with any other romantic book I think that I read, which is very interesting. I haven't really experienced that before. Usually the romanticies, I'm pretty much like, ooh, tell me more. And I still, like I said, feel that way plotline wise, but some of these characters are a little hard to read. So I don't know. I'm hoping that it gets better. I do think this is the author's first book. So like I'm also trying to take it with a grain of salt of like, I know when I eventually get my first book self-published is probably gonna be crap. Y'all are probably gonna be like, Paige, what is this? I'd be like, guys, I know, I'm sorry, but I wanted it out there, so here you go. So yeah, I'm a little nervous, but we're about 100 pages in, and like it's definitely still interesting, and I have questions and things that I want to be answered. So like I said, I still think it's worth giving it a shot right now. But that is what I'm doing right now. So I'm at page 91 right now. I will let you guys know where I end up when I go to bed. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I was trying to be nice. I literally just read the next chapter after I just talked to you. No. Like, I'm sorry. The way she talks about this one girl is really making me angry. Like, she, has, like, a shaved head, and she keeps, like, bringing that up. Like, she won't, like, she doesn't know her name, so she keeps referring to her like that. But, like, the way she says it, and, like, she at one point was like, why is she even here, like, saying these things? I'm just like, girl, like, she is your sister's roommate, like, leave her alone. And then, like, this girl came in who is, like, supposed to be, like, an enemy now, and, like, they have to, like, fight, and, like, it's just, like, it feels really, like, high school-y teenage drama, and it's, like, they're supposed to be adults in, like, this magical, like, school, but it's, like, not a high school aged school. So I just, like, I don't know, it just feels very immature, and I'm not enjoying it, so I'm not gonna keep reading. if I ever come back to it, great, but I'm not coming back to it right now, so now I gotta figure out what else I want to read, because that just was not it for me. So I don't know, do I want to go another romantasy? Do I want to read a romance? Do I want to read a thriller? I don't know. Okay, so after about 5 minutes of scrolling through my Kindle and trying to figure out what I wanted to read, because sometimes it's like I blank on everything, and then other times it's like an abundance of options. I'm like, hold on, I have one brain, we need to slow down. So I like looked at my shelf and I was like, well, I shouldn't probably read any of those on Kindle because like I have the physical copy of them. And I was looking at like pictures of my bookshelves at home and like the books that are there, and I was like, I decided I'm gonna do what I want to do, even though I should be reading books I have at my house on my Kindle, but I don't really care. So I'm gonna be starting book 1 in like a series, Damage Like Us, because homegirl loved the Addicted Calloway Sister series. I loved the Bad Rep duet, which like goes with them. It's just technically like you don't have to read it, but I did, of course. And Willow and Garrison have my heart. And then I read the first book in the Webs We Weave series, and the second book comes out at the end of the month, which I will be reading once I get back home in May, because the book will be delivered to my house, so I'll have to wait. But I was like, you know what? Why not? They have I don't want to call it a spin-off series, but like I don't know if that technically is the right wording, but like this is like the Addicted Calloway Sisters series kids books, but then they have the Cobalt kids books coming out in this Cobalt series that I'm now blanking on what it's actually called, but I'm like, I gotta catch up. I'm a little bit behind here, so I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it'll go well. It should. Krista and Becca Ritchie, low-key, like, I think the lowest book I've rated by them was like a 4-star. So I have high hopes. So this is what I'm gonna start reading now. And I'll let you know how far I get before I decide I'm tired and I'm going to bed. So okay, so it's now like 10:30. And as you can see, I'm very tired, and I don't like this is always the struggle at night. It's not that I want to stop reading, it's just that I'm so tired that I can start to see myself like not like I have to like reread lines, or like I start to like not really remember what I just read, and like that's when I know I need to go to bed, because it's not really gonna help me in the future with reading that book. Like I'm gonna be lost. So oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. I will do, because I am just now realizing I forgot to film an intro for this video, so I'll film my intro and outro tomorrow. But that was the day in my life that I had today, so I hope that you all enjoyed, because I don't know, I hope I got enough interesting things for you up in there. We'll find out. Good night. So that is the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little day in my life. I hope that there was at least some parts of it that made you guys laugh. Also, if you're looking at this and is like, this looks really familiar to the intro, yes, Paige forgot to film the intro, so Paige is filming the outro while also filming the intro. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys did and you want to see a longer one, like a week in my life vlog, comment down below. I'd be happy to do that. If you guys want to see more day in my life vlogs, but maybe on different days so you can see what other things I do, comment that down below. Just other video ideas you have, I'm always open. Always comment those down below. I will say, if you do not already follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you definitely want to, because I do post a lot on there, especially Instagram, more like frequently than I do sometimes here on YouTube, just because it's easier. And when you're in school, you don't always have a lot of free time. So in the summers, I'm a little bit more consistent on YouTube, but during the school year, Instagram and TikTok tend to be where I'm a little bit better about getting posts up and being consistent and things like that. So But definitely follow me on there if you haven't. What else? I feel like there was something else I needed to tell you all. Oh, we're almost at 100 subscribers here on YouTube. That's crazy to me. I think we have 96 right now. I would love to be able to get to 100, and if we do get to 100, I have a special thing for you all. But again, I don't know how long it'll take to get there, because I've noticed, for me at least personally, YouTube is harder for me to get subscribers, whereas TikTok and Instagram, much easier. Because on Instagram, I think I have like 150 followers, and TikTok, I think I have like 100, 120, somewhere in that range. So I'm just saying, once we get there, I will have a little surprise giveaway thing maybe on my Instagram. That's where I will hold it. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, but you do here and you want to be a part of that, you will have to go on my Instagram for that, because it's just, for me, the easiest way to do it, as well as the easy, like, the makes me feel like the safest, per se, if you know what I mean. But yes, I hope that you all enjoyed today's video. I hope you all are excited for your summer break, and if you aren't getting a break over the summer, I'm so sorry. I hope that you are doing something at least more relaxing than a bunch of schoolwork or work itself. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!